Yes. Honest movie section today. And really wanted to get into, if you will, a guilty pleasure that I found. I figured this would be the great medium for it. And going back to 2004, in the year 2000, is a film that ultimately is not critically acclaimed, but is one of my deepest, darkest kind of guilty pleasures that I don't get to share. And it is the film Taxi, starring Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah. The whole general plot of it revolves around a very fast and speedy taxi, and robberies and Brazilian models and New York City and biker clubs, but bicycle clubs, I should clarify. And just immediately it sounds ridiculous, and it is. It has a fresh face Fallon before this night show, before late night, and Queen Latifah pretty much in the midst of like her kind of decade of like family comedy kind of films and the likes. And it was this interesting mash. And it was around the time I was pretty young. I was within my early double digits, and it got to see it with my pops, and I enjoyed it. It's an enjoyable film if you just don't have any basis of critique or film, and it just ultimately what got to me was that film introduced me to Natalie Cole's "This Will Be" song, which is an everlasting love of orchestration and lyrics and beautiful rhythm and melody. So to me, the cutout deal was I got a great song out of it, a decent comedy with good hits and misses, and as well as the fact that that it is just just something to put on, and ultimately the greatest one, a pretty good outtakes credit scenes with some funny moments, some quick tidbits and punches at itself. So I bring it up as a means of kind of putting it out there, but also for the fact that we all have that film that no one really likes to enjoy to watch, has no reason to watch, but if it's on, hey, I will take a trip down memory lane easily. And I recommend you do as well. Maybe you might get a kick out of it. It has kind of a Ernest goes to school kind of vibe, and what have you. It's an overall, kind of like late night, Saturday night kind of film. So especially for the fact that I didn't know until recently it was based off of a French film by the same name, Taxi, that had its own spin-offs and sequels, and is apparently a much better overall film, and sequels and the like. So I've been meaning actually to watch those as well and do that clarification, that comparison, and I figured, hey, I'll bring that up to you. Hey, if you're going to watch a mediocre film, might as well watch the origins and the better film. So Taxi, Jimmy Fallon, Queen Latifah, Natalie Cole, Ahnist movie section.